the three older brothers. We all wrestled or fought my dad at least once growing up. Anybody in here wrestle or fight their dad? How old were you, man? How old? 12. Not a lot of muscle tone on a 12-year-old. 12, huh? How'd that go for you? Yeah. You know what you learn early on as a young man? Is that your dad takes it way more seriously than you do. You right? Because you're like, I'm gonna mess with the old man, huh? And he's like, you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, man. Listen, by the way, I asked some dude last week, I go, how old were you when you fought your dad? He goes, 30. I was like, holy shit. That's just beating up an old man at that point in time, right? But you know what he said? He goes, yeah, well, it's the first time I thought I had a shot, so... And I'm not mad at him. You go in when you think you got your shot, you know? But I remember when my oldest brother, the first time he decided he was gonna fight my dad, right? So me and my other two brothers are in my room. We're all under the age of 10. I'm probably like 6. My oldest brother's probably like 16. And he walks into the room super serious, right? He walks in, he's like... I'm fighting Dad today. And I'm 6, I'm like... You fighting Dad? That's right, I'm fighting Dad. You guys got my back? And we were all like... Fuck yeah, we got your back! We got your back! You guys ready for some new rules? I'm like, yeah, I want some new rules! He goes, what do you want? I'm like, I want to eat cereal for dinner. He's like, you got it. I'm like, fuck that guy, yeah! Oh, he was riling us up. God, I thought there was gonna be a regime change, everybody. I needed to be on the right side of that shit, you know? He had us riled up. I was grabbing pictures of my dad off the wall, like... We're downstairs following him. He's like, you guys ready? We're like, yeah, we're ready. You guys got my back? We got your back. We get outside. My dad's in the patio, and he's smoking a cigar, just sitting down. My brother walks out, and he goes, we're fighting today, old man. My dad stands up, and he goes, okay. Now, hindsight being what it is, my dad's confidence should have been a bit of a red flag for my brother. Dude didn't even take the cigar out of his fucking mouth. He knew he wasn't getting hit, you know what I mean? Like, if you go to a fight and one of the guys has a cigar in his mouth, that's the fucking winner. That guy is like, I am confident as shit. So my brother goes, and let me tell you something. And before he could get another word out of his fucking mouth, my dad kicked him in the nuts so hard. And he fell on the ground, right? And my dad walks up to him and goes, you know you shouldn't talk when you fight, right? And walked in the house like a fucking gangster. And we all walked past him like, yeah, you shouldn't talk when you fight. Bing, bing, bing. Well, I'm not hanging outside with the loser. I'm going inside with the winner. Like, I'm not stupid, you know? But he did try to fight me. So I'm walking into the kitchen. He's walking out. And he leans his shoulder into me. And I go, did you just lean your shoulder into me? And he goes, maybe you should watch where you're going. And I started to laugh. I go, I'm sorry. Are you starting to fight with me? And he goes, yeah, not that it's gonna be much of a fight. And I was like, all right, man, front lawn right now, let's go. And he goes, no, not now, like 3 weeks. I'm like, 3? Who are you, fucking Rocky? What do you mean, 3 weeks? You gotta go turn some tires over and shit? Like what? He goes, I gotta go look up some videos online. I'm like, oh, okay. Now listen, outwardly, when he said 3 weeks, I was mocking him. But on the inside, when he said 3 weeks, I was like, phew. Because I'm at an age where I pull muscles. And I pull muscles doing shit that I shouldn't pull a muscle doing. Like, not too long ago, I pulled a muscle in my right shoulder. Wiping my ass. I went back too quick and I didn't tuck my core. It's all core nowadays, I don't fucking know. But I went back too quick and all my wife heard when she walked by the door was, oh no! Guys, listen guys, if I get a stretch before I shit, you can kill me tonight. Do you know what I mean? Like if you walk into the bathroom later and I'm like this and you're like, what are you doing, man? I'm getting ready to poop. Like you I don't need to come out of the bathroom. You can kill me in there. Now, here's the deal. By the way, you couldn't do what my dad did now. This is definitely something that you could not get away with now. We have raised a different generation of kids. You guys know that, right? We have raised a generation of spoiled, entitled pussies. You understand that, right? Now, we can clap all you want, but you know whose fault it is? Yeah, they didn't raise themselves, guys. It's our fault. And we've coddled them to the point that it's ridiculous. Do you know that in a lot of states in our great country, they've outlawed dodgeball? Do you know why? Because they say it humiliates the children. Round of applause. By the way, that's ironically why we played the fucking game to begin with. Right? I was like, who are we making cry today, right? Round of applause, people who remember playing dodgeball. Round of applause. Right. And if I said after the show, we're going to clear out the tables and play some dodgeball, who would play some dodgeball? Yeah! Because we all have that shared experience, right? Everybody in here remembers what that red rubber tastes like on your lips, right? And your eyes are watering, your nose starts to run, you try to get off the court, 9 other balls hit you, and you're like, I'm out already, shit, fuck, I am out! They'll never have that experience, will they? So I call my dad on the phone, because I know my son wants to fight me. I call him on the phone, I'm like, hey man, we all fought you, right? He goes, yeah. And I said, I seem to remember you being a little more violent than you needed to be. And he said, no, yeah, you remember correctly. And I said, why? And he goes, listen, man, he wants to win, right? I said, yeah. He said, you have to win. You have to win. Because if you don't win, the power changes at your house. And then you try telling him to take out the trash tomorrow. He's gonna slap you in the face and be like, you take the trash out, bitch. Don't make me fuck you up again. And I was like, oh my God. He said, this is how... And then he said something, by the way, that I will never forget. I go, I have to win? He said, Josh, even if somebody ends up calling the police, you have to win. And I was like, oh, shit. Now listen, I'm not a violent dude. My dad was more adept at that. And now I did have 3 older brothers, so I am really good at mental torture. So I was like, that's kind of where I'll lean on. So I hang up the phone, and I turn around, and my wife is there. And she looks right at me. She goes, are you fighting Jacob? And I said, no, I'm not going to fight him. It's going to be something, we're going to do something in the front lawn, but it's not going to be like a fight. And she said, why don't you just tell him that you're the grown-up and he's the kid, and that's it? He does what you say. And I'm like, nah. I said, that's not going to work. And she said, why? I said, I'm not sure if you were there, but he basically slapped me in the face with his dick in the kitchen. Like, there's only one response. She goes, I don't like it. I said, I'm not saying it's the right response. I'm just saying it's the only one that I know, do you know? And she said, I don't think this is a good idea. And then I maybe got a little too cocky. And I said, I'll let you know when I have a bad idea. And she was like, oh, okay. You're gonna let me know? And I said, yeah. And she goes, oh, okay. Now listen, you don't have these problems with daughters. Like, I don't have that problem with my daughter doesn't challenge me to a fight. The only problem I ever had with my daughter is that she's been smarter than me since she was 6. And like half the time when we're sitting in our living room, I didn't understand a word that was coming out of her mouth. Like we'd be in my living room, I'd be like, what's up, baby? She's like, oh my God, daddy. 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 It's like having a fucking dolphin in my living room, right? She tells me everything too. She came home one day and she was like, oh my God, daddy, I have to tell you something so important. Oh my God, daddy, okay, daddy, oh my God, daddy, okay, daddy, oh my God, daddy, okay, daddy, oh my God, 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 daddy, okay, daddy, oh my God, daddy. Chris tried to kiss me. And I was like, oh my God. I said, what happened, babe? And she said, oh my God, daddy. I told him I wasn't sure if I was allowed to do that. I had to go home and ask my daddy. And I said, you know what, babe? Thank you very much for asking. Look, I know you're a teenager and your hormones are running crazy and you don't know what to do, you know? It's hard time, you know? And the hormones are up and they're down. And look, I know it's a hard time. And I'm not going to tell you what to do and what not to do because I don't think that's my job as your father. My job as your father is just to tell you what I know. And what I know is that God doesn't let little hookers into heaven. Do whatever you want to do with that information, babe. Oh my God, I don't know what to tell her, guys. She's hanging around teenage boys. Teenage boys are the single biggest predator that walked this planet Earth. They're not in control of what's happening here. It's not their fault. Any man, any guy in here will tell you things used to pop up all the time for no apparent reason, and it was confusing to us. I remember sitting in math class like, and the teacher always thought I was cheating. I was just checking to see if anybody else was hard. I'm like, what the? Guess nobody likes geometry as much as I do. And I remember one time, teacher was like, Mr. Wolf, you can leave. Math class is over. No, I can't. Picked a bad day to wear sweatpants is all I'm gonna tell you. Me and the chick who just got her period for the first time, we're gonna hang out here for a little while. You don't mind it? A terrible age that was.